Hey guys, it's Haley from Haley's Design Studios. It's 9 o'clock at night. It is October 4th. So we're gonna wrap up September. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all can just catch a glimpse. And this is not everything. This is everything that I have or that I can remember that I made. So I did make a mama ghost with 3 babies during the month of September. That was the month of September. It was like really early on. And so I made it. I sent it to Kat. Then I made a Bulbasaur, a Charmander, Leafeon. Yeah, I sent those 3 to Kat. So that's that many. The mama ghost had 3 babies with it. So that's already 7 plushies that are there. And I will tell you now, I sell those little Pokemon. I don't have one right here, but when I get one, I will tell you more about it. Sell them for $20. Kat has been selling them. Like, I sent her some to sell. I sent her 5 of them. I sent her all 4 of the original starters, plus Leafeon. All 5 of them sold today, plus another one. So if you're not selling those, you definitely need to be. But let's go through this here and see like what inventory is, how many of each thing I have, and we'll go from there. I'm going to sort and then we're going to come back. Okay guys, so I went back and looked at my phone. The mama ghost does not count. And the 5 ghosts that I made during that time. These ghosts that I have that I will show you I did make during the challenge. Because I was trying to use up some Perfect Junkie and stuff like that. And so I'm trying to pull it up. Okay. So week 1 was seasonal, and that's where these little guys come in. This is Kat's pattern. I sell these for $8, and I have 4 of them made for the month of September. The next week was 5 of something small. So I grabbed this skein of yarn. I have one more of these somewhere. I ended up making 5 of these baby leggy froggies. And in a skein that I've never used. I've had it for forever. So I have 5 of these in this color. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 of these leggy froggies total. I don't know why I'm putting those away. I'm trying to keep them. And so what I'm going to do is I have everything out beside me or right here because I want to keep going. Okay. So then the next thing was finish a skein of yarn. Or finish a skein. It did not have to be a full skein. It could be a small skein. So I did use up 2. The one I used up. Oh. I used up this mystical I have right here. Because I wanted to make a Della Duck in the mystical because I've seen Robin from Knotting Cook Crochet make this in this color. Well, in yellow and orange, and so like I wanted to make one. So I did. And then when I got done making this, I went ahead and made the chickadee pattern from Mama Made Minis, that lovey. I made the head to that, and then I'm just gonna make another one of these. So then I went ahead and made the wings because I couldn't get enough to make the wings for the duck, and so I did that. So I used up one skein of the Mystical, and then I used a little bit of remnants I had for this skein. I made Stingray and Leggy Froggy with it. Spooky. Okay. So for Spooky, I made 4 of these jumbo spiders. So I have 4 of these. Alright. And Mythical Creature was week 5. So originally, because we had looked up Mythical Creature, Pokemon does count as Mythical Creature, but for the sake of my friend, I made a dragon. This is by Made Studios, so I did that. And I think I actually have 2 of these. I have one fully done and one where the body is done, and all I've got to do is like finish like this part of the wing and then sew the wings on, and then we're good. So there's that. So that was those weekly challenges, which really got me thinking, like, okay, I needed $800 because my goal for the market was $4,000, and I wanted to be completely done by the time this came out. While I was planning this video, I wanted to have $800 in inventory right here. Do I think I've got that? We'll see. To start us off, we're going to do all my $8 items. So, for Ghost, I have 4. For Leggy Froggies, I have 10. I finished these up. They're also 8, so it's 24. Stingrays, I know I have more than this, but I think I took a few to my booth, so we won't count those. But I know I made 5 because I made a yellow one. So 4 of these, and then like I made several of these little cats during the month. Like I finished them up and stuff. So most of these were sitting in my whip bin. So there were 6 of those. Okay, that's all $8 items. So I'm going to count these and be back. Okay guys, so in $8 items for this month, I am sitting at $216, which is a lot. Some of this I may have already counted in my inventory. I'm gonna do like a big inventory check at the end of the week before I go to my market. This is like for the month of September. What did I accomplish? So there's that. And sorry guys if I'm trying to be a little quiet. My husband is sleeping like in the next room, but I couldn't do this in my craft room. So, and as I'm talking to y'all, I'm going to start putting these things away in this bag, so that way I can go through things with y'all. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to talk about are my $15 items. I've added a few new things that I've got to try. Okay. So for $15 items, I have added capybaras. I had originally made 5 of these, but I've only got 3 because I took 2 to the booth. So that's 15. Those are 18. Okay. Next is this. I am very proud of this. But I think I'll sell all of these snakes. No. But I have a good variety. I have some that don't have eyes. I have some that do have eyes. And then like I have kawaii eyes and regular eyes. So I've got 3, 7, 10, 12. I know I made 13. I took 1 to the booth. So there's that. Alright, what's else? 15. Okay, these. And this will be all of my $15 items. Alright, so I made these little turtles in jumbo yarn. And I had 5, but I took 1 to the booth that I have my stuff in because I have stuff in a local store and I needed to restock. So, but I have $60 here. Alright, so that's all of my $15 items. So I'm just going to count these real quick. 60, 120, 180, 240, 270, 285. I have $285 right here. So that's pretty good. And because I'm not counting some of the stuff I've taken to the booth, I may not meet this goal, and that's okay. But so there's that. I think I'm just gonna skip these. Okay, so next is $18 items, which is my spiders and my slaw. Yeah. So that is 32, no, 36, 72, it's 80. Yeah. No, that's 90. So I have $90 in this. Alright. I did skip over something new. I did have 10 of these pandas, but I had to take 3 to my booth. So I've only got 7, and I'm charging $10 for these. No, not $10. $12. Charging $12 for these. So 5 times 12 is 60. I have $84 in $12 items. Alright, so next comes up my $20 items, which for those I just have these 2. These are the Pokemon I'm talking about. And some of these Pokemon I may start charging a little bit more for, depending on them. But they sell really well at 20 in other areas. So I'm hoping that I can get these for 20 here. I've not, but if not, we'll just have to see, because there's too much detail in some of these for there not to be 20. I mean, you can just tell like the difference here. So, get 2 of those. Got this dragon, which is 22. So that is $62. Alright, next I'm gonna do Lubbies. And these are all varying pricing. This is $30. This one is $30. This one is $50. 40. 40. Yeah. Okay, so these 2 are $40. this one is 60, and then this one is 50. Alright, so it's 110, 200, 280, 310, 340. So Lovey wise, it's $300.40. Like, wow. Sorry guys, there was a spider. I don't do spiders. Alright, so then the next thing I have for y'all is my gaiters. I am charging $30 for Gordon the Gator. I have two. The last market I took these two was last year around this time, and I sold it for $30 with no problem. Now I don't do the spikes down the back. I sold it without it, so I just don't. But so that's $70. $340 plus 60 is 400. So that's just 400 there. Sharks, I have started to make. This shark is 50. So it's 50 plus these are $35 a piece because they didn't take as much time. These are 70. 120, so that's 520 plus these, which are 35 a piece as well. These are by Jen's Crafty Creations. This is her shark pack. You get the great white, the hammerhead, and the whale shark. The whale shark was my least favorite, and that's why it is priced as high as it is, because it took me way longer, 30 minutes to an hour longer than these did. So that's 70. So 590 just in big items. Now does not count any of this little stuff. Then I made a vintage Winnie the Pooh, and he is 55. $645 just in big things. Now let's start to add some of this other stuff, which before we do that, I do have a few cows. All of my cows are going to be 30, so that's 90. So that's 735 there. 75, 97, said 700. Okay, so before I added these, yeah, $797 just right there. Okay, now I'm gonna take a minute, pause right here, and I'm gonna add this stuff up in my $8 items, and we're gonna see how much I have just right here. I'll be right back. Okay guys, before I go into my total, I completely forgot about this bat that I tried. I'm charging $15 for it. This was a free pattern on Instagram. Okay. You're not gonna believe it. So this is the part of the video. Go ahead, enter in the comments how much you think I made. So hit pause, enter your comment in. Now we're gonna do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. I made $1,479 worth of items right here. and how much I was able to get done. But this goes to show you, like, you can get a lot done. Now, this is not counting whips that I still need to do. So, you know, if I take this and add it to inventory, I am over my $4,000. Now, mind you, I'm missing 2 capybaras, so that's $30, plus a snake, which makes $45, 3 pandas, which makes $36. So that's plus a stingray, and a bunch of other stuff. This turtle. One of my loveys went. I mean, it was there. I put between $100 and $200 into the booth. So that tells you like how much I actually did this month. I made over $1,500 worth of inventory. Almost over $1,600, depending on how much I actually took to the booth. That's a lot. I'm just, if y'all can't tell by my expression, like, I'm shocked that I did this much. Now, I will say some of these were whips that I just needed to finish and stuff. But, like, I don't count anything completely done until it is stuffed and closed up. I don't even count, like, if it doesn't have the embroidery. The only lovey that will not have embroidery is this guy. I think it's so cute without the embroidery. I just can't. Now, if it doesn't sell after the next 2 markets I have at the end of the year, I may put sleepy eyes on it, but like, I think it's just super cute now. So, yeah, like, that's a lot. And I'm doing more spend a little challenges to add more to my inventory this week, because I have a special guest coming. And we're gonna see. We're gonna start planning a few things for the Discord that she owns and that I am a mod of. We're going to be planning a special trip next spring. We're just going to be having fun and all the things. So, we're going to see. I have already made 4 more bigger items this weekend alone. So, it's just been crazy. Really crazy. But I have talked y'all's ears off enough. I think I've given y'all enough information. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Comment down below, like, if you think you got what I had, or you got close to what I made dollar-wise, and tell me. Leave me a comment. How many items do you think I made in this video for the month of September, from what I've told you and from what you can see. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Don't forget to hit the button that looks like this, subscribe, and catch me on Sundays on Cat's channel. We go live every Sunday, and I post a video every Sunday. Sometimes there's a bonus video on Wednesday, not always on Wednesday, but the weeks where I do have an extra video, I do try to put out. I'm at 207 subscribers. I would like to hit 250 by the end of the year. But like let's keep setting goals. If we meet a goal, let's keep setting goals. And that's what I'm going to try to do. I will catch you on the next video. Bye guys.